The veneers are shaking. The crime stories are shaking. The cargo is shaking. Los Angeles is shaking. The presidential election is shaking. I don't know who's shaking, Lil Yachty or Caribou. Hey everybody, we're back. We're here, everybody. Let me know if y'all can hear me. I need to see everybody in the chat. We've got breaking news, okay? Breaking news about Shannon Sharpe. Y'all, it's been going down. Welcome to the Everybody Hate Krissy live. We are here live. Don't play with him. Don't play with him. Don't play with him, okay? So, y'all, Shannon Sharpe has been in trouble since yesterday about his indiscretions with a lady named Gabriella Zuniga, right? And this Gabriella lady, she's in her 20s. She met Shannon Sharpe at a gym when she was 19 years old. He's in his 50s. Now, I first found out about Shannon Sharpe when he was in love with Nicole Murphy. Do y'all remember that? He was in love with Nicole Murphy real bad. And so I remember actually being like, man, he seems like a really good guy. Nicole Murphy should give him a chance. And then she got engaged to Michael Strahan. And when she got engaged to Michael Strahan, I said, okay, that makes sense. Okay, that makes sense. But that was me as not a sports girlie's first introduction to him, period. Okay. So, you know, I'm looking at Shannon Sharpe as the old uncle who want the auntie. Okay. I'm not looking at him as the older man that want the younger girl. I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready for that. I wasn't ready for that. But that's exactly what they saying he is. Ooh, my ponytail is leaning. Okay. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. We got tea. We got tea. Y'all gonna have to take me as I am. Let's get to the clips of Shannon Sharpe. Y'all, this is tea. So Shannon Sharpe has been coming out and finally speaking on this situation because something huge happened. Now, wait. I left out the most important part. Shannon Sharpe just got chosen by a company called Volume Network, the Volume Network. They host Bubba Dub. They host a lot of people on like their like site as creators. Let me show you those people. Let me show you the volume. And he just got appointed from them $100 million contract. Okay. And they got it owned by Colin Coward. Look at this right here. We're going to share this screen. Look at this. So this is the volume. You know what I mean? They got some heavy hitters on here. Club Shay Shay Nightcap. This is where Humble Baddies is. This is where he got Chad Ochocinco's old fiance a job. We got the Richard Sherman show. You know what I mean? And then we got Rory and Mal. Everybody watching Rory and Mal. And there's a lot of clips that go viral from them. The Draymond Green show. They got money over there. So they got the money to give him. Well, now it's going to... He's about to get sued for 50 million of that. So let's go to the video, y'all. I can't get to it quick enough. But let's start out with the video of the alleged like choking situation. Let's look. Okay, let's take it off audio.
I don't know. Anything I say, you're just gonna like get mad at, and you're just gonna hang up on me. So I feel
I can't hear him. But
I'm not gonna hang up on you.
It's a thing.
Here's what it is.
Let's see, background
what
audio.
What does that even mean?
Nothing yet. You want to be a dick to me now, so
I want to make sure y'all can hear
I don't want to be. Don't manipulate me.
Oh no, have mercy. If you said that one more time, I'm gonna fucking choke the shit out of you when I see you.
Y'all have to let me know. Write me in the comments, say if y'all can hear this clip or not. Because I can't hear if y'all can hear it.
Okay.
Okay. Well, let's see. I don't know if y'all can hear it. But basically in this clip, he tells the lady that I am going to choke you out. You don't have no choice in it because she said, quit manipulating me. And he said, if you say that one more time, I'm going to choke you.
I don't.
Okay. And I mean it. We're going to get to it. And so, that's not good. That's a mess.
You know what?
That's a mess. And it's all caught on camera. It's released by Tony Busby,
Well, I don't
okay?
want to be choked.
Oh, let me see. Let me see if I take out my mic if y'all
Yes,
can
you
hear
do.
it. There it is.
I don't think.
Yep, that should be it. So let's run it back. Okay,
You're having some issues.
Not Timmy Roman. Let's hear it.
I don't know. Anything I say, you're just gonna like get mad at and you're just gonna hang up on me. So I feel like
I'm not gonna hang up on you. It is what it is.
What does that even mean?
Nothing, Gabby.
You said
You
yeah.
want to be a dick to me now, so.
I don't want to be. Don't manipulate me.
Oh, Lord have mercy. If you say that one more time, I'm gonna fucking choke the shit out of you when I see you. Thank you.
Okay. Well,
He shook. People were saying they didn't know if that was his voice, and it sounded like his voice. We know Uncle Shay Shay voice. Quit playing with me.
I don't.
You know what?
Well, I don't want to be choked.
Yes, you do. I don't think.
Pause it. I gotta pause it because somebody said something. Who they kill? Let me show this on screen. The way she kind of goes low on the whole voice into some baby talk when he said that sounds like some role play. Oh my goodness. That's exactly what I was thinking. Who is the Kale? Because it sounds like a Dom sub situation, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Now, when this situation first started out and they started releasing the deposition, that is literally exactly what I said. I said they into some freaky submissive stuff. And I feel like it's like the guy off of Beauty in Black. Remember the guy on Beauty in Black? He would call the lady and he would be like, stupid A, you know what I mean? Or say something crazy to her, like, you better be at that hotel at 6 o'clock. You better not be late. She'd be like, yes, daddy. That kind of guy. So it gave me very Dom sub. I'm so glad you called that out because I thought that's what it is. And if that's what he's into and that's what they had going on, you need some kind of contract for that these days because a man of power, if that's what you're into, you better have something on paper that says she's into that too. So thank you so much, Kale. I said, yeah, sounds like role play. Vanessa Maldino, Vanessa Maldo, she said that, yeah, sounds like role play. I said, yeah, Vanessa, it does to me. It does. Let's continue to let that play. I think that was probably it.
I don't know. Anything I say, you're just gonna like get mad at and you're just gonna hang up on me. So I feel like
I'm not gonna hang up on you. It is what it is.
What does that even mean?
Nothing, Gabby. You want to be a dick to me now, so.
I don't want to be. Don't manipulate me.
Oh, Lord have mercy. If you say that one more time, I'm gonna fucking choke the shit out of you when I see you.
Y'all see it's going down. I want
Thank
to hear that without me talking over it. So let's put a pause on that and let's go to his now released statement of him talking about Tony Busby.
To my family, friends, supporters, and colleagues, I want to speak to you directly and from the heart. This is a shakedown. I'm going to be open, transparent, and defend myself because this isn't right. This is all being orchestrated by Tony Busby, who has targeted Jay-Z. Tony Busby targets black men, and I believe he's going to release a 30-second clip of a sex tape that tries to make me look guilty and play into every stereotype you could possibly imagine. That video should actually be 10 minutes or so. Hey, Tony, instead of releasing your edit, put the whole video out. I don't have it, or I would myself. You know what happened, and you're trying to manipulate the media. The encounter in question took place during the day at her invitation, and now that appears to be a deliberate setup, coordinated by Gabby, also known as Carly, on OnlyFans. Gabby and Tony Busby want $50 million. What they're getting is sued for defamation and trying to take me down. My career is all about real talk and honesty. I know my family and fans know exactly what this is about. And I'm going to be out there telling you whatever I need to say, just like I always do. I love all you guys. Thanks. To my family, friends, supporters, and colleagues.
Put a pause on that. He's saying, you guys, that's not what he's giving, okay? Now, for me, the part that's interesting that I've got questions about is the Dom sub situation. Now, did you hear what he said? Hey, Z-Banger 2.0 sounds like a guilty man to me. Well, Z-Banger 2.0. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, because I don't want to necessarily call him guilty, but clock the fact that they met on OnlyFans. He said Carly on OnlyFans. And so to me, I said, did Shannon Sharpe go on OnlyFans and look for him a submissive? Did he look for him a submissive? He thought that this was the agreement that they had, but they said that they met at a gym. So did they meet at a gym? She was a young girl. He found out she had an OnlyFans. He took her on as a submissive. And that was a part of it. I'm going to choke you when I see you. I'm going to do this and this and this. And yeah, you better be on something. Say that one more time. That kind of vibe. Some people have that as contractual role play, you know, like y'all said. So I don't want to call him guilty. I want to see it fully play out in court. Now, Shannon Sharpe, they've said before, Shannon Sharpe don't play with his women. Shout out to Storm Monroe. Because on the Storm Monroe channel, he was talking about how Shannon Sharpe doesn't let women use the bathroom in his house. And put my mic back in. Put my mic in. Y'all hear me? So he doesn't let women use the bathroom at his house, allegedly. They're not allowed to walk around naked in his house. They need to be gone before he leave. Like he's not playing. He's a very structured lover, the controlling type, right? To me, that's giving dominatrix sitch, okay? If that's what you're into, we listen and we what? We don't judge. But at the same time, like I said, if you don't want to be like Diddy, you got to have contracts for stuff like that. You got to say, hey, this is what I'm into. And are you willing to do it? Are you willing to be into stuff like that? Hold on real quick. Yes, ma'am, you ready? Okay, I'm on my way. All right, bye. That's my job. I'm wrapping up. I'm washing my clothes of my resident I work for, washing her clothes at my house. And so that was her calling me. So she'll be ready in a minute. But I had to do this little live. Now, our lives from now on, they're going to be like an hour. We're going to be doing hour-long lives. Let's squeeze in some more topics before we go. But these lives are going to be hours long. And I'll probably most likely get back on live tonight. Y'all going to see me in a couple hours. Let's talk about Taseki and Clarissa Shields. Now, Clarissa Shields had an invitation to fight Taseki. Taseki is Krishan Rock's sister. Now, of course, Clarissa Shields is world title. She is a top fighter. Taseki is a hood girl. A hood girl that beat up a bunch of girls on baddies. Now, I think Taseki is absolutely ravishing. To not trying to be funny, I think that she has a better glam team than Krishan. Shout out to my dog, Dayton's own Prince Tipton, because Taseki's makeup, all that fighting she be doing, that's a beauty queen. Beauty queen. So let's look at this, because she was challenged allegedly by Clarissa Shields. Now Clarissa Shields is like, girl, I'm not fighting no girl that's on baddies. That's random stuff for randoms. But let's check out the video of Taseki talking about the whole situation. Run it. Hold on. We're about to add it to the screen.
Night. Come on, man. I make a deal with.
I seen the Clarissa shawty come up in the comments talking. I don't like when people talk over me, or or try to talk to me. Like if me and you talking, and right now like this, and Lanaya just start talking to me, I'm going to completely ignore her. Although I'm hearing everything she said, I'm not going to respond to her until I'm ready, because I think that it was rude that she was talking to me. So while I was talking to my favorite supporters on this live, go to say that, I was telling about the fight. I seen the Clarissa shawty come up in the comments. She's talking about what's up. Bitch, get out my face. What is you talking about what's up? I told you, seen what I said? If I trained, you want to fight me and get up in the ring with me off of baddies.
Mind you, calm down. Because she might have wanted to get in the ring with her off of baddies, but she was talking, you know, people was telling her she should fight her. People was more suggesting this, and Clarissa was like, no. Clarissa is a world. She's been fighting since she was 11 years old. I think she would wipe the floor with Taseki because it's not this ain't no Logan Paul, Mike Tyson. You just about to train for 5 seconds and then you could beat Mike Tyson. No. Clarissa Shields is in her prime. Her stylist is working his magic. She's the it girl today in boxing. So she's gonna defend her title against a random and gonna be able to say, hey, anybody on baddies next. I ain't Dolly the Body or whoever. Anybody want to be next because they can get scraped. And that ain't gonna do nothing but up her thing right there. Ain't gonna do nothing but up her thing. And I live for that. Z Banga said, yeah, she pro professional. So yeah, it's different from street fighting. Yeah, there's technique. And there's ways that Clarissa Shield can sleep her. 1, 2, she's out. There won't be no conversations, no teeth missing. She's not gonna be able to catch her. Yeah, you've been fighting in Baltimore since you did, but she's been fighting in Flint, Michigan. Like, come on, men. So let's continue with the Taseki's life.
What I did to a bitch in a 5-second clip. Off of, like, I'm a smoker. Baby, I smoke. Down.
That's another reason for it.
I party down. Like, I'm at work. I'm at work every weekend, baby. You thugging. So that's me. That's what I do off of all of that. I seen the Clarissa shawty come up in the comments. Talking. I don't like when people talk over me. Or, you know, try to talk to me. Like, if me and you talking, and right now like this, and Lanai just start talking to me, I'm going to completely ignore her. Okay. Although I'm hearing everything she said, I'm not going to respond to her. Imagine if I start, and I said this for your silly ass before. Imagine if...
Look, I hate to watch a big mouth girl eat.
If I trained properly.
Big jaw.
And I was an actual professional boxer. Not a baddie, not an artist. I was a boxer. I said it to
Now, not trying to be funny, she can sing. And Taseki don't need to be no boxer. She need to be a wrestler. She need to be a wrestler. If you could take those hits, we need to go ahead and put your pretty self in the WWE.
Weeks ago, I said, a month ago, I said what I said. And when I say this, I'm not trying to, a lot of people be saying, oh, you trying to be cocky, you need to be humble. I literally get my humbleness from God. Like, I'm literally, God says something, he means it. You guys read the word of God?
Amen.
I really mean what I said. Like, you ain't acting with me. That was just, I was like, yeah. But at the end of the day,
see, that's what I'm saying. She can sing.
If I start, and I said this for your silly ass before.
Like, that's the thing.
Krishana's sister. And people ask me, do I think I can beat her in a fight? I said, do I think or do I know?
Get her, Clarisse.
She needs to be checking her fans and not checking me or trying to clock my teeth. Talking about some she used to like me. Yeah. Girl, you never came to a fight. You never said congrats on the motherfucking world championship. You never mentioned me in a good light. So no, you did not ever like me. And that doesn't matter to me. But to sit here and say you can whoop some ass and you out here popping pills and doing everything you're doing, you're not going to whoop nobody ass. You need to go to rehab and get that shit out your system. You need help. Your friends need to help you. If I was out here popping pills, my friends would take me to the motherfucking rehab. They would tie my black ass up. And walk me straight in that motherfucker and say, hey, don't let her out till she's clean.
No shade.
There you go. There you go.
She told her, take it to Betty Ford before you take it to the ring, though.
Krishana's sister. And people ask me.
Oh, this had me screaming. And I didn't
that. There you go. That's what you need. You need rehab. You don't need to be talking about fighting no motherfucking body. You need to wrap it up. You need to quit fighting. You know, I know you knocking out girls' teeth and shit like that on a little show or whatever. Hey, good for you. I am not them. I promise you, I'm not them. So take that shit on somewhere else. Go on now. Cause I'm quick to offer a bitch 100,000, 200,000, 300,000 just to whip my ass. And you whip my ass, like I throw you that money. Hey, you know I'm quick. You know I'm quick. You know I'm quick. Y'all just be hypothetically speaking. Would've, could've, should've, but can't.
Ooh.
There you go. That's what you need. You need rehab.
Honestly, I think Clarissa tear her up just for being a yellow skin girl. You know, she already don't fool too much with the small lighter in the paper bags. She already said y'all come for her in the comments. Y'all already come for her. Man, I think she is scrape.
Ellie wanted me to come on her little baddie show, and I told her like, yeah, I will come on there, but you gotta have all your girls sign a paper that if we get into a fight, you know, that if I cause damage to them, that they can't sue me. Yeah. She said, okay, she'll work on it. She came back and said, oh, I can't do it. And I said, why not? She said, because it's reality TV and they don't let us do stuff. I said, well, I can't come on your show because I tell you what, if any of them girls put their hands on me, I'm gonna kick some ass. I told her, I said, but I don't want to get sued for having to kick no ass though. So, look now. All right, I guess I won't be on there. And that's just what I said. And she was like, oh, I wish you could have came. I said, I'll come here and teach a boxing class though.
Right.
I told her that.
They need a little technique around there.
What the hell? Okay.
Screaming.
Listen, I'm not kissing no try. That's why I didn't go on there. Them girls is like some weird daredevils. Mm-hmm. Nelly wanted me to come on her little baddie show. And I told her, like, yeah, I will come on there, but you gotta have all your...
She right about that weird daredevil. I swear to God she is.
Put up on Twitter and gonna say, I fight to seek your Ivy. One thing about me, you'll fight me, but I'm gonna train the same way you gonna train. And I will beat the fuck out of her. Because what she got so amped up off of is from drugs and alcohol. Like, no training. This is just natural. Bitch, you train every day. Let me do your training you doing, and let me not be off that weed and poppers. Bitch, I'm the motherfucking champion around this bitch. I like
your girls.
Well, I want to run it back.
Her.
Poppers is nuts. Poppers is nuts. To me, poppers ain't that what gay dudes do to loosen up the back hole, the back door? Why are you doing poppers? You trying to get that gate going, that back door trying to open, Seki? I ain't know the young girls, the baddies was out here doing poppers. Like, you hoes out here huffing. Basically, like, what's really going on? But yeah, let me go back.
From what I seen, like, oh, she a champion, she got hands, she come from shit, motherfuckers that she came up with. Like, I felt for her. But the fact that she gonna come for a bitch that's just like her, suck my
social
dick.
Media? Suck your dick?
Suck my dick. And snip a popper, hoe. And put up on Twitter and gonna say,
hey, y'all got to get off them things immediately. I can't believe it. But I do say, you know what I mean? That, you know, this would be a very interesting fight. I got my money on Clarissa. I'll go ahead and I ain't gonna hold you. I'll put like a band on Clarissa. I would put a band on her. And I would be sad to lose it, but I'd love to see it triple because she's gonna drop her. For real. Actually, you know what? I ain't got it like that yet. So I get to making these millions off YouTube and Twitch. I got 200 on her. How about that? Who do y'all got in this fight? Who do y'all got for those watching? Who do y'all got? Who do y'all think will win? And, you know, we about to wrap this live. We're going to do one more story, but y'all got to tell me in the comments who y'all think will win. So this is the last story. We're wrapping this up. And it looks like, what story was I looking at earlier? And I was like, yeah, I got to see what's going on here. Oh, the one I just clicked on. So we're going to start. We're going to share the screen for this. The Eagles wide receiver. The Eagles wide receiver got robbed, y'all. He got robbed of his Benz. It said, whoever you are, I'm going to find it soon. Just bring the whip back. Now, let's look that up. Let's look up that situation because that's crazy. A.J. Brown. Let's look that up together and read over that together. And I wonder how it got stolen. Jeez Louise. Okay. So I'm going to take y'all to this channel. I'm about to read this together. Surveillance video reveals how police were able to locate AJ Brown's stolen black Mercedes on Monday morning during Camden. Okay, so we got his car back. Yep, he got his car back already. Thank God. I was going to tell the story about how it got stolen. It says, however, news of the Eagles star receiver car being stolen went public when Brown posted a video a few hours earlier. In the video, Brown says in part, whoever you are, which I'm going to find soon, I'll make a deal with you, bro. Just bring the whip back. I won't press charges. Brown went to infer that he and the police were tracking the vehicle as it made its way from Hampdenfield to Camden. This is all New Jersey. Regardless, or is it Camden, Pennsylvania? I don't know. I want to call that out. Probably Pennsylvania. Regardless, the suspect identified as 24-year-old Luis Segarra made it very easy for officers. Dummy. He parked the vehicle just feet away from where Camden County police officers were already stationed to monitor a local construction site. So you don't pull it up next to the police. Those officers were notified to be on lookout for the vehicle and quickly moved in. The suspect that was inside the vehicle, he fled. It was a short foot pursuit, but they were able to take custody of him on the 500 block of Mount Ephraim without incident. So they got him already. All of this all folded right outside of the home of Bonita Banks Goodman. So it looks like they caught them caught them. He said, I was scared because they had stun guns and everything. I locked myself in the gate because it was a bunch of straight troopers out there. The lady whose home it was. Now he done got caught outside of this black lady, Bonita Banks Goodman, because you know that's us. Now you know that's us. The lingering question that the suspect mentioned if he knew was AJ Brown's car, and not to my knowledge. So it doesn't look like he knew that. Looks like he got caught up in that, and he did not know whose car it was. So now let's listen to AJ's video about the car. Let's listen to that. Oh, here we go. Wrong story. Here we go. Let's listen to that. Here's what AJ had to say about his car.
And he stole my whip last night. Come on, man. I'll make a deal with you, bro. To whoever you are, which I'm going to find out soon. I'll make a deal with you, bro. Just bring the whip back, bro. I won't press charges, bro. Just bring the whip back, bro. And you can go on about your day. But if I find you, come on, bro. It's gonna be what it's gonna be.
When I find
and I'm gonna come in the interrogation room. I might see about you, my boy. Like, I'm on that. But just bring the whip back, bro. You smooth with it though. You pulled up at 342. You walked. You got up out of there at 345. You fast on your feet. Real fast. I'm gonna show you how fast I am on my feet. Yeah, real talk. Like this finna get done today. Like, bro, so you might as well pull back up, bro. Drop that off, bro. We know where you at right now. Right now. Like, pull back up, bro. Come on, Philly.
That's crazy.
Come on, man. You stole my whip last night.
So it's cool now. He got his car back. All is well in love and car theft. Okay, all is well. Now, what's interesting is I thank you guys so much. Well, not what's interesting, but I thank you guys so much for going on live with me. We're going to be going live tonight. We're going to be going live a lot. Y'all follow me on Twitch. Tell everybody to follow me on Twitch. Follow me on YouTube. We're going live all year when there's breaking news. Sometimes I'm going to come over here and look cute. Sometimes I'm going to come over here and look crazy. Y'all, well, I'm probably going to look cute. You know, but y'all might have to take me as I am some days. But we're going to get this news out, baby. We got so much to cover. And y'all make sure y'all write me in all my inboxes and tell me the stuff you want to talk about. Now, I've got some crime news that I'm probably going to be dropping tonight that people have been telling me they want me to cover. People with blue checks in my inbox got some crazy crime news they want me to go over. So we're going to be reading my inbox together and seeing what they're talking about, because I'm trying to get to all the news that people send me. And sometimes it's a lot. Like, it's a lot. I'll be like, okay, I can't keep up. So we're going to start unraveling these cases together. We're going to see with me if you think these people are even telling me the real stories to cover. Like, you know, some stuff could be a hoax. Sometimes they DM me and they be like, my baby daddy crashed my car. Do a story on it. And I'll be like, I don't know if I can. So, you know, we're going to see y'all. Stay tuned. Have everybody follow me on Twitch. Everybody follow me on YouTube. And we going live later today. Bye.